With some reaction. Nick?
Well, it was a very emotional day in that courtroom, a lot of tears, but when that sentence of 10 years was finally read, there was no emotion, there was no celebration, no relief, no happiness, because without Noah, there is no happiness.
There was no relief. There's no winners. There's only losers in this.
Noah's father, Rich Leotta, reacting to the sentence that the man who killed his son will now spend 10 years in jail. On December 3rd, 2015, 47-year-old Luis Relusco was driving drunk after drinking for hours at the nearby Hooters when he hit Noah with his car, who at the time was on duty pulling over suspected drunk drivers. Nearly a dozen people stood and spoke in the courtroom about Noah Leotta, about their incredible loss and the hole that can never be filled in their hearts. Noah's mother, Marcy, said with tears in her eyes, "I feel like I want to die and be with him."
We heard what he said, that he wants to change his life. I pray that he does. I pray that we've saved at least his life.
This was Relusco's fourth alcohol-related offense, dating back decades. And with that, the judge sent a message that driving drunk will not be tolerated.
Today's lesson really is you can be sorry when you engage in a course of conduct as the defendant did in this case, but there will be a consequence.
But today is not the end for the Leottas. They will continue their work to save lives through Noah's Law, which requires convicted drunk drivers have an ignition interlock device installed on their car. Rich goes to Noah's gravesite now to talk to his son, which is what he did right before sentencing.
Now I can go back to him and say, yes, I think, Noah, we made a difference today. The judges who Noah had told me were too lenient, guess what? Today, they proved me wrong, they proved Noah wrong, and Noah would be happy about that.
Now, Mr. Leotta said their work is far from being done. In fact, during the press conference, they plugged this sober ride to encourage people to use this to get home instead of driving drunk. Now, we tried to get a comment from the Relusco's family and his attorney. They both declined to talk to us. However, his attorney did say that he thought the judge handed down a fair sentence. We're live in Rockville. I'm Nikki Burdine, WUSA 9.